The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 636 of a Daily Deck Review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the orange colorway of the Beatles playing cards from Theory11. So, no further ado, let's take a look and see what we'll get. As we can see, it is in that matte orange finish talk box with a bunch of gold foiling and a little bit of red foiling as well, all over the talk box here. So in the middle here, you got that circle design. It says Theory11 playing cards, the Beatles there, and then you got that kind of some red and gold foiling with a little bit of green accent over top of that orange. On one side here, you got the little silhouette of all four Beatles there. You got the heart and the club. Then on the other side, you got the iconic little poster or picture that they have of all four Beatles walking across Abbey Road. And then you got the spade and the diamond there. And then on the bottom, you got the Beatles logo, the Theory Level logo, at Premium Playing Cards, Theory11. These are from 2021. On the back, little sneak peek of the backside, and the cards are the tuck box is embossed, so you can feel the texture of it there. And then for the seal, you got like a white circle seal with the Beatles logo, and on top it has some flowers, and it does say something underneath the seal, but it's covered up, so I'm not entirely sure what that says. But now we'll press down that seal, grab one of our handy card openers, crack that seal. The tuck flap here says Theory11, and the logo in the tuck flaps have a little star or sun. Take cards out of the box. Inside the tuck box here, there's a bright orange colorway, so the outside of the tuck box is the inside there. We're now allowed to look at the tuck box. Time to look at the cards. And, as always, we'll start with the backside. So here we have that white and orange colored backside. There in the middle, you got a little flower. Then you got a little quote here. It says, "All you need is love" there. And then you got the four Beatles there on either side. And then you got a different suit for each Beatle there. And then you got the little orange border. And then you got the standard white border there. And if you flip it over, same design in both directions. But now for the cards here. So we start with the first Joker. It says Joker, Joker there, and then it says the Fool on the Hill. So the little Joker character sitting on a hill, and then you got the orange, blue, yellow, purple colorway. And then you got the second identical Joker there. And you got the custom Ace of Spades there, which says I am the Walrus. And you got the blue Walrus there. And then those same four colors. And then for the rest of the spade, you got this custom spade design there with that blue colorway. And then you got the custom font and suits there in the corners. There's a little blue dot that goes throughout the rest of the spades. And you got the fully custom court cards here. And I'm pretty sure all the kings are each one of the Beatles, but I couldn't tell you which one is who's on what king there. But I just know that each of the kings is one of the Beatles. Yeah. And then you got different references and stuff, I think, to like the music and songs in the court cards as well. And all throughout the deck. Then you got the custom diamond here with the font there in the corners being that bright orange colorway. And you got the green and orange diamond there with a little raccoon, a little Bible, and a hat. And then you got the orange diamond there with the little green flower in the middle. You got the custom court cards once again. Here, three more colorways, and then this is a green and orange colorway this time for the court cards. And then for the clubs here, you got that little purple colorway for the clubs, and you got the blue and purple colorway. And the clubs are purple here. And you got the custom ace of clubs there, one of my favorite aces in this deck. Here, and there's a little octopus there. And then lastly, we got the hearts here, which are in that orange and green colorway once again. So you got the orange hearts with the little green little flower in the middle. And then lastly, I got the ace of hearts here, which has a little like bird or sparrow, dove or something in the middle. And then lastly, you got two little Beatles and three little 11 ad cards here. So you got a yellow one and a green one with little polka dots. But now that we take a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And these are just the classic air cushion finish, or some kind of stock like that from the United States Playing Company. So they will handle fantastic. And straight out of the box, like I say. They got some pretty nice springs. Super easy to spring, no real issues there. They fan fantastic, nice even fans. Super smooth ferrule. Nice giant fan. Well, overall, like I said, the handle fantastic. No issues with the handling. And once again, here's the back design here. That orange and white colorway. And then you got the full custom faces there. With the 4 custom aces, which I really like when they do that. Then you got the custom colorway for each of the suits there. And then you got the full custom core cards. So I would say if you're a fan of the Beatles, these are pretty nice. And if your favorite color is orange, then this is pretty nice. But there is 3 other colorways. But then they also have the special editions that they recently came out with in black and white. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed. And this has been day 636 of Daily Deck Review. And this has been the orange colorway of the Beatles playing cards from Theory11. And I'm the Canadian character signing out. That's the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.